These are the things that I use every single day to maximize the amount and the quality of the music that I write. As a current master's student in composition, I have to make sure that I'm on top of my game in order to complete my projects and fulfill commission deadlines. So I've designed my desk setup here and my everyday carry to be as robust and powerful as possible, while also maintaining mobility and simplicity. Now, I write a majority of the music in this room here, but not all of it, and I'll get to that later. And the chair that I'm sitting on is the Steelcase Leap Chair V2, and this is by far the most comfortable and ergonomic chairs that I've ever used, and it was recommended by fellow creator Sad Haddad. Since us creatives spend a lot of time sitting down and working at the computer or at the desk, it's important that you are protecting your future posture and health by getting an ergonomic setup. Now, to the left is a digital piano by Yamaha. This is one of the most important tools that I use when I start a piece of music. It's where I improvise and jot ideas down and just play around a little bit. This is where I mainly sketch and develop beginning ideas of a piece, and it's really essential to my workflow. And I plug it directly into my computer to get high quality piano sounds from Piano Tech by Mozart. Now, directly behind me is a desk with a large 16-stave manuscript paper pad. It's 12 by 18 inches, and it is perfect for large orchestral scores or just getting down multiple systems of a piece of music. And this is where I start sketching with this Blackwing matte pencil, and I always start writing with this digital piano and physical paper. And I also sharpen these premium Blackwing matte pencils with this manual pencil sharpener. And over the years of doing this composing thing, I've really gained an appreciation for handwriting music in the beginning stages of a work. I find that when I go straight to the computer to begin a piece of music, it ends up being undeveloped and sounds a little pedestrian and generic. And allowing myself to be slow in that beginning stage and developing ideas more fully and intentionally, it's led to a better quality output. And also in the vicinity of my room, I have amassed a collection of reference books from orchestration to notation, engraving, and a bunch of general composition related books. And this allows me to reference it whenever I need to, and I don't have to carry it around with me everywhere. I also possess a physical old style metronome that has dual purposes of giving me ideas of how the tempo of the piece is, but also gives me the standardized metronome numbers that I use in my scores. And to my right, you'll see another desk with my Mac Mini with the M2 chip. And this is the station where I do a lot of admin work and email and some light composing stuff, but a majority of my music is done on a different computer, which you'll see shortly. But here I have tools like an audio interface, microphones, headphones, studio monitors, and those kinds of things to make it a very comfortable setup that is permanently docked here. Oh, it also has a 4K webcam there for Zoom calls. Okay, so when I'm on the go, I have to bring around a backpack to go to classes and things like this and travel, so I use this Kanken backpack from Fjallraven. I'll just open this bad boy up. The main computer that I use to write music with is this bad boy right here. So I do all of my music work on the M3 MacBook Pro from 2023. Since I'm a student and I'm not always at home, I need to be able to have this powerful workstation available wherever I go. So that's why I opted to do most of my work on a laptop versus docking it here on the desktop. And I actually write a lot of my music on the go in practice rooms or coffee shops. So that's why I enjoy the mobility of this setup. Set that aside and I'll show you the other computer. Of course, as a music student, everyone's got to have an iPad, right? This is the M4 iPad Pro 13-inch, and it really is just a glorified sheet music and PDF reader that cost me $1,300. But since I don't really carry around notebooks or paper, this is my primary handwritten note taker. So that's why I have the Apple Pencil here. But again, if you want to get an iPad, I recommend getting the iPad Air 13-inch instead. And reading a lot of sheet music on the iPad and performing requires the use of this. For me, this is a Bluetooth page turner pedal that you use your feet on, and it turns pages without you doing anything. And as a pianist, this has been a lifesaver. And of course, with all this tech, it requires plenty of charging options and dongles aplenty. So you have chargers, I have a MX Master 3S, and of course USB dongles, which are still required today for some reason. When I need to write things down physically, I still bring a pencil case with a lot of those Blackwake pencils and ballpoint pens for writing on exams or assignments. And there's always an occasion where I need to carry temporary physical paper, so that's why I carry this single orange folder to carry documents. And the front pocket, Tide pen, and some microfiber cloths for screens and my glasses. And there's also room for a 24-ounce reusable water bottle, so I don't waste plastic. And luckily I don't need to carry around physical books or textbooks, and when I do, I usually opt for the electronic versions, but having that iPad is really nice to have a really lightweight option for carrying lots of heavy books. And a long time ago, even in high school, I started to prioritize carrying a lightweight and minimal setup with as little paper as possible, and that really has not only saved my back from all of that weight over those years, but really simplified and streamlined my schoolwork and productivity. And on very rare occasions when I'm on the go, I carry around a 32 key MIDI keyboard. This one is from MIDI Plus. Very simple, but allows me to quickly input notes into notation software or play in a DAW. So not always, I honestly prefer to not have it because it doesn't fit into my bag, but it's an option if you are into that kind of thing. And on my person, I carry around an iPhone 15 Pro that has a MagSafe wallet that I put somewhere, I don't know where it is. For headphones, I have these AirPods, which are really nice, especially on the bus or on the plane. And I have a carabiner with all my keys on it. And if you want to know what apps I use on my computer to get more done and to write more music, then check out this video next.